First things first, rest in peace, Toriyama. Thank you for making such a huge impact on all of our lives and being the gateway for everyone's journey into anime. I'm going to be talking about one of the greatest revenge tours in Dragon Ball history, and that is the legend himself, Trunks. Trunks was the first character in Dragon Ball to get dropped by the villain and say, "Alright, I got something for you, wait right here." And the idiots actually waited, which is the crazy part about it. Trunks leaves the future and goes back to the past with new drip. Drip was so clean that it damn near created a fashion trend. I've been wanting to get that jacket since the first time I saw it as a kid, and I still haven't gotten it today.
To this day!
But enough about that, let's get back to the regularly scheduled program. The first tour date was Frieza. Everyone is waiting for Goku's arrival after his legendary battle with Frieza, but lo and behold, Frieza isn't dead and is on his way to run it back. As a matter of fact, he's pulling up with his big bro this time. Wait. He's not canon yet. You're right, my bad. I meant his dad. This gave all the Z fighters PTSD. More specifically, Vegeta and Krillin, because he had Vegeta in the hair pulled back shot position, and he also lit up Krillin like the 4th of July. But you know that ain't gonna stop Vegeta from talking his talk. During the wait, Frieza's telling his dad how they jumped him on Namek, and that's how they beat him. But King Cole's like,
"Guy, fast running, high jumping, spear chucking, 360 degrees."
Frieza steps out the ship like, I can smell the monkeys in the air. Now find them, and Frieza's henchmen are dropped, and here arrives Trunks. I don't know about y'all, but the animation team was glazing up Trunks before the fight even started. Look at how shiny this man used to look on the close-up shots in Dragon Ball Z. He was looking like a glazed donut. Not even Goku was shining like this until he went Super Saiyan 3 in the Buu saga. Trunks tells Frieza that he's from the future and he's not making it to the end of the episode, let alone not making it to the commercial break. But Frieza laughs it off, and King Cold is like, "Son, if you don't finish this monkey off." Trunks lets Frieza know that Goku's not the only Super Saiyan in this show, and Frieza's eyes pop out like a Looney Tunes cartoon. Trunks powers up and Frieza starts shaking like a stripper. He's looking at them smiling like, "Yeah, I got these niggas in the palm of my hands, and I haven't even changed my hair color yet. Let me just..." What the hell is wrong with you? Shut the hell up! Trunks finally goes Super Saiyan, and Frieza's PTSD kicks in, and he launches a supernova attack, laughing the same way he did when he blew up Planet Vegeta. Frieza walks away, but Trunks lifts it up with one hand and is like, "My ancestors died from this weak ass move?" Frieza gets to panicking and shoots a ki blast at it to blow it up. Afterwards, Frieza and King Cold get to talking like it's the good old times, and Trunks throws up the meanest Naruto hand sign known to man. Trunks yells out, "Katun, Gokayu no Jutsu!" And Frieza dodges out the way, and I think we know the rest. Trunks was moving that sword like he was entering a GTA cheat code and finished him off with a ki blast. Most disrespectful part is that the fight wasn't as long as the anime made it seem. In the most recent Dragon Ball Super movie, it's shown that the fight lasted less than 4 seconds, which reminds you how fast these motherfuckers really be fighting. If Toei or whoever decides to take the time and show the true time for every single fight in Dragon Ball history, including Dragon Ball Super, that would be perfect. King Cole recognizes game and is like, "You see, the difference between me and my son is that I don't mind working with a monkey." But Trunks wasn't interested in all that and said, "Look, Goku's almost here, so I can't be switching sides right now." King Cole told Trunks to put the weapons down and fight like a real nigga, or a real monkey, because we know you ain't shit without that sword. But Trunks reminded him that, "Boy, I was fighting robots in the future with nothing but pure hands and getting lit up. This sword was only added for drip purposes." Trunks meets Goku and warns him about COVID and the androids, and that if he doesn't get the vaccine, he'll die. Goku's like, "Damn, man, I don't even get to fight these niggas because I'm sick? That's a bummer." Now that should have been the first red flag for Trunks for the events to come in the future. He gives him the vaccine and goes back to the future, and everything was perfectly fine. But Trunks goes back to the past to make sure everything went according to plan and is like,
Hold up! What is this shit?
He links up with everybody and is like, "Nigga, didn't I give y'all the manga volumes and you still couldn't avoid this arc?" Trunks tells them that they barely started the Android saga and haven't even seen Android 17 and 18 yet. Dr. Gero makes a cowardly escape and makes his way back to the base. And Trunks pulls Vegeta to the side and is like, "Nigga, that's me and your wife in that ship that just got blown up. And all you care about is the androids? Don't you have some kind of compassion? But Vegeta is like,
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
nigga, I'm doing the same mission that you are. Now get up out my face. And Trunks is just left flabbergasted. Like he just heard that he was not the father and realized that everything he lived for was a lie. Trunks is like, man, maybe my dad really ain't shit. But then he snaps out of it and is like, I can't let my dad die twice, and he follows him. They arrive to Dr. Gero's lab and Vegeta is like, maybe we should let these androids out so that I can beat them personally. But Trunks gets that 1,000-yard stare and is like, all my life I has to fight. But Vegeta wasn't hearing none of that and blasts the door. During Dr. Gero's reckoning, Trunks' PTSD reaches its peak and damn near destroys the whole mountain. But that doesn't do anything. Trunks pleads to Vegeta one last time and gets punched in the stomach for it. They catch up to the androids and the rest is history. Now as a Vegeta fan, I will not be talking about this L for the sake of the video, but if you want me to, let me know in the comments. After the monstrosity of an ass beating they got from 17 and 18, everyone enters their training arc. But now they have to worry about Cell. Who's Cell? Well, Cell is an android from the future that was created by Dr. Gero in the past. He caught Trunks lacking in the future after he was attempting to go back to the past. And now we go to Trunks' next tour date, and that's... Wait, hold on. Am I reading this right? His own dad? What? During Vegeta's fight with Cell, he gets cocky and gets consumed by same pride and is like, I guess you can go ahead and consume Android 18. That way, when I beat you, you won't have any excuses. Trunks is like, oh hell no. I got tremendous amount of PTSD. You beat my ass in the hyperbolic time chamber for over a year. You talked shit to me. And now you think I'm about to let you destroy my future and let alone this timeline? Trunks charges up a ki blast and Vegeta's like, boy, you ain't gonna do shit.
What the hell?
Trunks lets one fly and sends him flying in the air like Team Rocket. And all you can see is Vegeta laying in the water, staring at the sky like,
This nigga got hard.
Then he gets pissed off. But before he can take his belt off and discipline Trunks, Cell absorbs Android 18 and has reached his final form. After the Cell games, Trunks goes on his final tour date and the opening act is Android 17 and 18. After gassing up his pops in front of Bulma, Trunks wastes no time and gets to work. He left the jacket and the sword and rocked the all black fit. You know it's time to ride when it got on all black. Trunks pulls up and is like, alright, this is the end of the arc, so this is gonna be the last time we see each other. 18 fires a ki blast and finds out that Trunks' hands don't discriminate. After getting exposed, 18 is like, let's jump this nigga. Which did literally nothing because the jump session lasted about 2 seconds. 18 gets a huge low shot in her face and is erased from history. But hey, at least she lasted longer than Frieza. I'ma just leave it at that. 17's like, you animal, how could you? She's a girl. But Trunks is like, what about Gohan and the others? He wasted no time and destroyed 17 quicker than he did 18. Now me personally, I thought this fight was a lot longer than that, bro. Because, like, I don't know if it's because I haven't watched it recently, or maybe because of Dragon Ball Z Kai, but these fights were f***ing quick as hell, bro. I was like, damn, bro, these motherfuckers quick? Like, damn, you can't even get a water break in these fights. Like, you can't even go to the bathroom or freaking get something to eat. By the time you eating, the fight already over with. You take that first bite, the fight's already over with, bro. Like, that's crazy. It just goes to show how weak them niggas was in comparison to the past versions of 17 and 18. Afterwards, Trunks is like, I can't get paid yet until I drop one more person. He baits Cell by going to the time machine. He tells him that you're not even in the same bracket as me and sends him flying with an air blast. Trunks tells Cell that you're about to meet Goku, but Cell says he's gonna suck him up first before dying. Which was a little zesty, I might add. Trunks delivers a 5-piece combo and Cell realizes that, oh, this nigga built different. I gotta find a way to make it to the Goku Black arc. Trunks plays Ring Around the Rosie with his tail and sends him flying in the air. But Cell catches his breath and channels Vegeta's Saiyan Saga cells and tries to destroy the planet with a Kamehameha. I mean, it was a Gatling gun, but you get the point. But Trunks is like, I'm not waiting for you to charge that shit up, and obliterates him. Thus ending Trunks' revenge tour and on to a more peaceful life. This video was kind of short notice because I couldn't just disrespect the GOAT Akira Toriyama's passing by not paying tribute to him in some kind of way. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video and let me know your favorite Dragon Ball moments in the comments.